All
Welcome
right.
to Tim's Shucky Ducky Quack Quack moment of the night.
Brought
The
to
Triple B podcast.
Big
Yeah, I gotta
Red.
start selling some ad space.
Big Red, the official gum of Triple
The
B
Triple B.
podcast. If you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. Oh, God. Welcome to the show.
Bourbon, belts, blockbusters. You are listening to the Triple B podcast. Let's fucking go.
All right, dude, Justin, welcome back to the Triple B podcast. I'm so excited to have you back as a guest. Ryan had to go to Hawaii with his family, and I guess he's on his way back. So suck on that.
That's what we're telling people anyway.
That's
not community service. That's what you think.
And then Nathan is at Dress, so he couldn't be on this. So I'm thankful that you answered the call and was able to do this. So I appreciate a battle than ever.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's get right into it. I challenged you to come up with a cocktail. I came up with a cocktail. So you're the guest. I'm going to let you go first. What are you drinking on today? Oh,
I know that's a weird color. I'm drinking some Knob Creek with a splash of Sprite Zero.
Ooh.
And a couple splashes of Huckleberry Simple Syrup.
Dang.
It's actually quite delicious.
Oh, wow. It looks really good. What are you going to... Oh, go ahead.
It's the first time I've had bourbon since the last time we recorded.
Oh, wow.
Because I had to get my gallbladder removed because Crohn's stuff, so I'm popping my bourbon cherry today.
Oh, man. I love it. What are you going to rate your cocktail? Have you had this before?
No, this was just my wife like, I have some Huckleberry Simple Syrup. And I was like, hell yeah, honey, done. We're done.
Right.
I'd rate it like a high 8.5. I'd drink it. I'd probably not realize how drunk I was until it was too late. It's pretty good.
The sign of a great cocktail then. Well, I got a colorful drink as well. And what I got is a Kentucky Mule.
Oh.
And so it's like a Moscow Mule, but with bourbon. But instead of using ginger beer, I actually went with hibiscus ginger beer. So that's why it got that color in there.
Interesting.
Has lime juice in there and then a splash of club soda on top. So, gonna give this a try. Ooh, that is good. That is good. I was worried about the hibiscus being, because it's like a florally thing, and so I was like, oh, it might be too much, but it gives it just enough twist on this. I love a good Moscow Mule or Kentucky Mule, and so this is just perfect. I'm really enjoying that. This is something good that you can have on a hot summery day. And like you, it's going to be easy to go down. I might not realize. So I'm gonna go with like a 9.5.
Wow!
It's high praise. It's really good. The ginger beer I used is from the Q brand, and it's the hibiscus ginger beer. So, highly recommend giving it a try. I also used Do Epic Shit bourbon. That was the bourbon I went with this time. It's a great bourbon. It's from the Brown family. Got an epic name, Do Epic Shit. So just running it back with old bourbons while Ryan is away, and that's what I got for the cocktail.
Sounds great to me. I've never had a hibiscus ginger beer. I'll have to try it.
Give it a try. Well, that brings us over to Birds Discount Double Check. Flashers.
Oh, those are the good old days.
All right. Well, I am kicking it off with Monday Night Raw this week. That was my assignment, and so I'm going to go through.
I wonder who assigned the assignment.
Oh, the assignment assigns itself, dude. It just alternates weeks. So I had SmackDown last week. I get Raw this week.
All right.
Luck of the draw. Sorry, bud. Well, so going over to Monday Night Raw, I'm going to kick it off with the Demon is returning back to WrestleMania. It was officially announced that it's going to be Dean and Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. While I love the Demon, I wish that it was a surprise or at least just teasing it. I think everyone expects it to happen, but I rather it be a surprise, like of that. Hey, it's coming at WrestleMania versus just flat out telling you. But I'm not gonna hate on it. I love the Demon Balor, and he's returning at WrestleMania.
Yeah, no, I'm ready. I love the Demon. My cat's name is literally Finn. Like, I'm ready to rock and roll. If this leads to bigger and better things for Finn, then I'm all for it.
Absolutely. I have high hopes for Finn post WrestleMania, so hopefully he gets that title around his waist sometime soon. Because boy, ain't getting any younger, is he?
He is not. This match should be for the AAA Mega Championship. Just saying.
Maybe they will. That'd be cool. There's still time. We got one more week until WrestleMania, so yeah. All right, my next talking point is Seth Rollins really sold me on his match with Gunther this past Monday with his promo talking about how it centers around the Vision still and how it centers around Paul Heyman. I was scratching my head at why this was going to be a last-minute match. I know people are out with injury, so they kind of have to pivot and everything, but Gunther, it just felt so random and felt like they weren't going to get a good story in there, but the two are going to have a great match. These are two of the best in the ring, and then just the whole Paul Heyman owing Gunther a favor wrinkle that they added as well. I'm sold on this match now. I think they did enough to just still, like I said, center around the Vision still so that there's story there, and Gunther is the next obstacle to go through to get to Paul Heyman. So that's what I got. What do you think?
I think the Vision needs to go away.
Yeah, they're cursed. Danhausen cursed them sometime back then.
You can't keep calling it the Vision if Seth Rollins is gone. He's the visionary. That's why they called it the Vision.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be renamed to something like the Dangerous Alliance, Paul Heyman's old stable. Like, make it about Paul Heyman instead of being about Seth Rollins after this match. I think.
That's a good call. That is a good call. I mean, do you think this match is going to be solid though?
I do. They're both amazing in ring. I think it's going to be great.
I
hope Seth doesn't just get choked out, no tap out.
I know.
I don't know who wins. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah, honestly, that it could go either way. You don't want to ruin Gunther's. Like, I know, like Ryan hates on the whole like career killer thing, but this is the bed they made. You can't just ruin his momentum just because of a pivot and everything. So I'm curious of how this is all going to play out.
Speaking of pivots, it is kind of weird. Like, I thought for sure Gunther was going to be wrestling one of the Luchas.
Yeah.
All that stuff that was going on, and then all of a sudden he was attacking Seth Rollins. Yeah. Which I'm glad for. I'm on Team Ryan on that one because I did not want him to retire Rey Mysterio. It has to be Dom. It has to be Dirty Dom.
Agreed. Yeah, I think for sure it has to be. That's who's got to retire him. Before I get to my next two talking points, I did want to add just a caveat and just say Rey Mysterio is added to that ladder match, the Intercontinental ladder match, which is kind of crazy.
The old man should not be in ladder matches. Especially because he just got hurt again and he's coming back. Why is that his first match back? That's terrible.
I know. It's kind of crazy, but
what if Dom takes him out and then steals his spot and wins the title back?
Ooh.
Before losing to the Demon.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting for sure, and kind of drive home starting the builds of retiring, to Dirty Dom and everything. But just crazy that he's getting added to that match. I agree with you. It's kind of I'm hesitant to add an injury-prone Rey Mysterio to a ladder match.
51-year-old Rey Mysterio.
The guy looks incredible. I know he could still put on good matches, but he's
Those
also
stem cells, baby.
he's also very fragile right now.
8 surgeries in my left knee. Now it's up to like 12. It has to be.
I know, it's so much. Next talking point is the Brock and Oba contract signing to close out the night. I texted you about this feud and how I'm just so hyped for this match, and I never thought I'd be saying that about a Brock Lesnar match again.
What?
Like,
what do you mean?
It is what it is, but now I'm officially hyped. I've been hyped, staying hyped, just like Mojo Rawley.
Hell yeah, legend.
Legend of NXT. No, I'm excited for this match. I think Oba's aura is just so big and the crowd is just eating it up, and that's been making it a lot of fun, is just the crowd reacting to him coming out, the holy shit chants while they're facing off. I don't get what contract signings mean anymore. Like, they add nothing other than it always leads to a brawl. So if that's what it's used for, I guess that's fine. I just hate the concept of contract signings.
Yeah,
but
why does that need to be done in front of fans?
It does. It just doesn't. Like,
the best one that's ever happened was when Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H are signing a contract for the 3 stages of hell, and neither of them could touch each other, or one of them would get fired, and the other one would lose his WrestleMania spot. So Triple H attacks him, stabs him with the pin, signs it in his blood. And like, I didn't sign it yet. I was allowed to attack him. That was the only time it was good.
Yeah.
And that was 2001. So that was a long ass time ago. Never forget it.
People don't forget. People don't forget. But yeah, no, it's like I said, the segment was still cool because they eventually brawled to get everyone in there trying to separate these two behemoths, and it doesn't work, obviously, and they're throwing crap everywhere. So it was a super cool segment. It's just building layer towards this match at WrestleMania, and I'm here for it, man. It's exciting to see. I wish it didn't cut off in the middle of it. I just don't understand. I don't understand this Netflix where they
don't have time constraints.
They don't have time constraints, yet they always cut off like 15, 20 minutes. It's weird.
It doesn't make any sense.
But that was my only complaint over it being a contract signing, but it led to a cool brawl, but it shouldn't have cut off in the middle of it. Are you hyped for the match?
I am hyped for the match. The first time they interacted, I wasn't watching Raw yet. You texted me and you're like, you got to watch what's going on in Raw. It's historic. And I was like, all right. So I turned it on and was like, holy shit, he wasn't wrong. Oba just pop-up powerbomb Brock, and Brock is selling like a machine. Oh my gosh. I'm ready. It's going to be such a good match. And then the other day you texted me and said, do you think it's going to be like Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg at WrestleMania 20?
No.
And I don't.
No, obviously it's not going to be like it. I'm saying it's like the build-up to that, where it's two big guys. The build-up to Goldberg versus Brock was awesome.
Was good.
The match sucked. I don't think that the match is going to suck this time. I mean,
don't either. Because you can tell Brock cares about what's going on.
Yes.
He is all in on this storyline.
Exactly.
And you can see the difference when he's like, this is stupid. Why am I here? I'm just here for the millions.
Yeah.
And not the fans either.
Nope.
The dollars. The millions of dollars.
The big FU dollars in CM Punk's words.
But when he cares, you can tell, like right now, he wants to make Oba the next big thing.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Oh, I'm full agreement on that.
And I honestly hope it ends up with Paul Heyman being Oba's new advocate after WrestleMania. That's what I want.
Ryan said the same thing, Ryan said the same thing.
Yeah. Crashed my car in agreement. I was like, yeah, that's right. And then I was like, oh shit, red light.
Okay. I'm giving you my shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night. This is a request from Justin.
It is.
AKA the banger of the night. So what it is the CM Punk pipe bomb that he gave at the beginning of the show.
Oh, man.
This has to go down as probably the second best promo of his of all time, followed by the pipe bomb back in, 2011?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this, I love the blurring of real and is it real or is it not? And maybe they go out and say, yeah, go say whatever, or maybe they detail in the head on every point that he did, but it still blurs that line. Is this really what he's feeling? And he didn't hold back at all. He went after fucking Roman Reigns, calling him a plastic bucktooth Nepo baby who eats dog food for the old weird man. Just boring, plastic, all those jabs at him and everything. And then he goes on to Pat McAfee, and
he wasn't wrong either, by the way.
Calling him Pat McAfee, and it's just cold line after cold line after cold line, and just the guy can do no wrong on the mic. It's so good. It had my jaw on the ground, and I was just like, oh, did he just say that? And it was so good. What'd you think of it?
I loved it. It's not so much what he says, but it's the way he delivers it. With so much almost real anger and real conviction. He believes a lot of what he's saying. It's not stuff they're writing down for him. They're like, go talk.
Yeah.
We don't need to tell you what to say. You feel that. It comes across.
Yeah, it, like I said, it blows that line between real and just scripted. It blows that line perfectly, and there's nobody that does that better than him. And so that was such an epic moment. It got everyone talking online about it, so it's a viral moment, and it was so good.
It was. No, it was great.
All right, man, that brings us over to SmackDown, which is your assignment for the week. So what are your talking points? And then give me your shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night.
All right. Well, my first talking point is Royce Keys. He debuted at the Royal Rumble, and now he's finally making his SmackDown TV debut, and he looked great.
He did look great.
He looked amazing.
It was a little bit of...
Spinebuster was on point, just smooth and crisp. Looked good. Good introduction.
You think Arn Anderson was giving him pointers on the Spinebuster back when they were both in AEW?
I bet he was. I bet that's where he got it. He does it crisp like the Enforcer.
Yeah. I think he looked great as well. It was just a squash match, but bro is big. His debut comes way too late, I think.
I was like, what the... I was pleasantly surprised that he was coming out, though.
I like that they're introducing Solo and him, so hopefully he could go over on Solo as the next thing,
He's going to join the MFT.
No, he's not. No, he's not. But like I said, it's a warm welcome. Finally, it's happening. I don't hate what I'm seeing, so bring it on.
No, I don't either. I just hope he doesn't get compared to Obafemi. Because they're both big. They both are going to be unbeatable.
Yeah.
And they're kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, for sure. I think they could keep it separate, but that is a good point. I hope they don't do that, so...
It's not my second talking point, but I do want to talk about it. Fuck Jelly Roll. He needs to not be on SmackDown. He doesn't bring anything. I get that he loves it and he's a fan, but he's not bringing a whole lot to it.
No.
But anyway, I digress.
No,
the reason I brought it up was because it leads into my second talking point, which is Pat McAfee.
Mm-hmm.
So before when he rolls up in the Ford Maverick, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
He what's his name? Nick Aldis says no one can touch Pat McAfee. It comes from a higher up. who's that person? Is that Triple H? Is that The Rock? Is that what's going to happen at WrestleMania? The Rock's going to help Randy Orton beat Cody because Cody wouldn't give him his soul? I don't know, but that kind of made me start thinking that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, they've been teasing like a higher up, like with Adam Pearce, with Adam Pearce on the phone, when Paul Heyman was like, "Talk to this guy" and everything, and they didn't reveal.
It's gonna be The Rock. I hope it's The Rock. Or heel Triple H CEO. That'd be dope too.
That would be cool. I'm curious about who the higher up there is, and even Cody, or was it Cody? No, I forget who said it, but basically they asked who are you talking to, and they just said it was out of his hands. So
yeah, I can't remember which one. It was Jelly Roll or Cody, but I don't remember who.
Yeah, either way. That was such a funny segment. It was just like, we're all uncomfortable, but it really brought out the heel Pat McAfee with him just
throwing him the Raptor keys and the Maverick keys, and then them just falling on the ground. He puts them in his pocket, pats his pocket, and leaves. It was gold.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Which leads me into my real talking point, which is Pat McAfee's promo. It was good. I think it was too long.
Yeah.
I like the heel part of, I got you 20% off your night one WrestleMania tickets. The real main event. Like, it was good. I loved it. But I think it went on a little bit too long. And I think Cody only coming out and saying like one thing and then leaving was stupid.
Yeah.
They're making Cody look so bad that when he retains the title, people are going to boo him out of the building.
100%. So
they're going to blow the roof off Allegiant because they're going to be so mad that Superface Cody retains the title.
That's why they're giving 25% off until Monday.
Hell yeah, let's go. Triple B live on him.
God. Yeah, no, I liked the promo. I thought it was refreshing. I talked about it last week with Nathan. I still don't think Pat McAfee is needed with this feud. I like what he's saying. I just wish it was in another storyline, because Cody and Randy do not need the celebrity impact on this match at all. That's just my opinion. But if they do it right, if they tie in whoever the higher up is in this situation, if they do that right, then I could be on board. It's just, it doesn't seem like it needs it right now, but that's just my opinion.
I am glad this match is not night 2 main event. I will say that.
Yeah.
It does not deserve it in any way, shape, or form. It borderline should be night 1 main event. We're being honest with ourselves.
Yeah, we know it's gonna close the show, but that's the way it goes. Yeah. You got Cody Rhodes, but like I said, they can add a wrinkle to it if it's The Rock, whatever it may be. There's still that element of surprise there that can be added to it. So. Maybe it's Cody going heel,
I wish.
Maybe he does sell his soul to The Rock to keep the title, and that adds a cool twist to it. And I would
think about that. I would love it. I think Cody is so much better than plain mayonnaise, babyface, white bread Cody. He's not good as. I don't like him.
Yeah.
I don't like his stupid promos. I don't like how he dresses in 3-piece suits. Because his dad would never do that.
Yeah.
Dusty Rhodes is the son of a plumber. You think he's wearing a 13,000? No, that's a Ric Flair move, and I don't like it on Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. Pat was right in calling that out.
I know. I was like, that's right, Pat. You tell him.
All right.
And I love Pat McAfee's finisher being a punt. That is the best thing ever.
The way he did the low blow to him was so gold. Like, he did it like a punter, which was like, hell yes.
Third talking point. I forgot what we were doing. Third talking point. Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams.
Oh, yeah.
I know you have your lemon pepper steppers on right now.
Yes, I do.
I love Trick Williams. I love everything about his presentation, except for his finishing move. The trick shot's stupid. It sucks. It's like the worst variation of a knee to the face that is a finisher.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good.
Triple H never won with one of those.
No. And like if he has a match with Aleister Black uses a knee as a transition move, and it's way more impactful.
That's true.
Trick's finisher. Use the bookend or the axe kick or something else that's not the trick shot. It's not a good finisher.
I think it's a good setup for a finisher.
Yeah.
Like do the trick shot and then get him up for the bookend or axe kick. That's totally legitimate. But yeah, I agree with you. The trick shot is not a finisher.
It's not.
It looks weaker than a Busaiku knee, and so I'm with you on that.
His match with Cardona was really good.
It was.
I liked it. I'm mad that they keep jobbing out Matt Cardona, but why bring him back if you're going to treat him like a baby back bitch like this? Like I don't understand. Why? Why even bring him back? He's the indie god. Let him be the indie god.
Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, just get him in with the U.S. title soon and do something.
Put him in the Intercontinental ladder match.
There you go. I give it that.
Next week on SmackDown, the go home show, make the U.S. title match also a ladder match.
Ooh.
Trick, Carmelo, Sammy, Matt Cardona.
I like it.
Dragunov.
Speaking of Sammy, are you liking his slow heel turn?
I loved his promo. That was gonna be my third talking point but then it went into the trick match.
Yeah.
So I just let it be the trick match. Yeah. His "I'll never change" promo was awesome. Because it was so disingenuous the way he was like, "I love you guys and I'll never change." He's turning back into heel Sammy, and I'm here for it.
I'm loving this ride with Sammy, and it came at a perfect time. I hate that Carmelo is currently not on the card for WrestleMania, but what they're doing with Sammy as well is really good. So
yeah.
It's tough to be angry about it. I still hope that he finds a way on the card some way, somehow. Like you said, maybe it becomes a ladder match or fatal four-way or something. But Noah deserves to be in there, so maybe something will happen. But what they're doing with Sammy's good.
Last talking point. I wrote it down.
You shucky ducky. Your shucky ducky quack quack?
Yep, it is going to be Danhausen is my shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night.
Oh, yeah, man.
Kit Wilson and the firework going off the corner post when Kit Wilson was on top was awesome.
That was so cool.
And the way Michael Cole sells it and then how mad Wade Barrett gets about it is so good.
You mean Joe Tess?
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah, but Joe Tess is all in on Danhausen, and
I did not know his name. I won't lie.
Oh, but yeah, I love.
He's the worst part about SmackDown, in my opinion. I don't like his announcing.
Joe Tessiter?
No, I don't like him.
I go in and out of liking it. Like, there's good points, but sometimes he's yelling about nothing, and it's just, it's kind of like Cody's promos. He's just always yelling.
Back Lalo Ronaldo.
NXT. Miss that guy. But yeah, no, the Danhausen has been so good since he's gotten to WWE.
His whole bit running away in the dark, and then the lights coming back on when he's still running away is gold.
It's
absolute
so funny.
Gold.
So funny. And yeah, the curse in the ring, just the creative ways that they've been doing it has been so good. Now Danhausen,
last week, Danhausen, like, there's no curse. It's gold too.
But he looks so disheveled. Like he's clearly cursed.
I mean, he's married to Maurice. He can't be that cursed.
Cheers to that. Well, that brings us to the belts question of the week. I pose this, and what it is what's a previous gimmick from a current wrestler that you would want to bring back?
This was a hard one. This is a really, really hard one.
I thought it was going to be like, I posed the question without anybody in mind, really, and then I started thinking about it. I was like, why do I have to add the current wrestler in there? And then I just kept on thinking about older wrestlers, and I was like, nope, I want a current wrestler that you're going to bring back a gimmick for.
JD McDonough. I want him to go back to being a singles wrestler as the Irish Ace.
Oh yeah, Irish
That's what
Ace.
I want. Instead of being the bumbling idiot of the Judgment Day who just gets, he's just like their guy that's in there to get beat up. So Finn wasn't getting beat up, and now Finn's gone. The Judgment Day needs to be over.
Yeah, it's
these factions need to go away. The MFTs, the Judgment Day, and the Vision.
And the White Six. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I
love you, Bray.
I love you, Bray. I love you, Bray. But the White Six isn't hidden.
It's not.
But no, I'm with you on the Irish Ace.
But now it's because they were handcuffed to the MFTs.
Yeah, and we're going to see another. We're going to see another match next Friday on SmackDown, the go-home show to WrestleMania. Right. MFTs versus the White Six again. Woo!
Let it be the last match. Let the White Six do something more interesting.
Please. All right. Well, back to the question. I really do like your Irish Ace answer. JD McDonough is so good as a singles wrestler. I loved what he did in NXT UK and in NXT. So I want to see the Irish Ace back. All right. My answer is I want the hugger. I want Bayley back to being the hugger. I want the headband. I just think it would be great for her character. I don't like her new theme song at all. It's so generic.
You know what would be great for her character? Going to AEW.
Yeah.
Just a full refresh. New people to face, new things to do.
Yeah.
You've done it all. Go away.
I love Bayley still, though, and I think if she's the hugger, she could still kind of go off of that role model-like thing that she's doing right now, but in the hugger form. And so I think that's what would be good for business.
No, I like that pick. You know, I loved Hugger Bayley. We used to wear the I'm a Hugger headbands.
I still got mine.
And then they would bunch up a little bit and it looked questionable at first.
Well, that brings us over to Blockbusters. Lights, camera, action.
The snapshot.
Well, we got the focus features this week, and I put The Punisher One Last Kill. It's going to be a special on Disney Plus, only 1 hour, but the synopsis goes like this. Watch the official trailer for Punisher One Last Kill, a Marvel Television special presentation distributed by Marvel and Disney. Explore a 1 hour look at the complicated killer anti-hero of the Punisher leading up to his appearance in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Cast as John Bernthal as the Punisher, along with others. The release date for this is on May 12th of this year, and again, that's going to be on Disney Plus. What'd you think of the trailer?
Oh, I'm excited. I just finished season 1 of Daredevil, so it made me like, well, what's the Punisher doing now? So I'm ready to rock. I'm so excited. Yeah, I love his Punisher. And I texted you guys after you guys talked about it a couple weeks ago. He is the nephew of Kurt Angle.
Yeah, which is I did not know that at all. So that's insane. But this trailer got me pumped. It looks gritty. It looks R-rated, which I'm here for. The Punisher is just one of my favorite characters in Marvel, and so I'm here for it. I liked everything that John Bernthal has brought to the table, and I'm even more excited about Brand New Day, which he's appearing in. So I want to see.
Yeah, how does this correlate to that?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but I'm here for it.
Yep, exactly. That's really piqued my interest when it said it's leading up to that, and so I'll love to see it. That brings up your focus point. What is your focus movie here? It was Hunger Games. Sunrise.
Games. That's right, Hunger Games, the movie about young Haymitch. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
It's about his Hunger Games.
Yeah.
I wish it was just Woody Harrelson and CGI to make him younger. That would have been hilarious. But it's not. I'll still see it though.
Absolutely. No, I love the movies so far, and just getting Hamish's character, a younger version of that, is great to see.
And I think it has a younger Effie.
Okay, all right, yeah.
And there's supposed to be appearances by Josh Hutcherson and Jennifer Lawrence in like flashbacks, which technically would be flash forwards.
Yeah, flash forwards. Yeah. No, the trailer for this is so good. It's one of my favorite newer trailers that came out. Just how hyped I am for it. It looks so good. Ryan and Nick talked about this on a episode previously, but I wasn't here for that one. So I'm excited you put it down so we could talk about it because it looks epic.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. What's in the news? What's in the news? We got a handful of things in the news. And first, I got the Neglected trailer. That's first up in the news. It has Josh Duhamel. It has Mr. Sprouse. And he's playing what appears to be a serial killer, which I never thought I would see, is Mr. Sprouse as a serial killer. But I like the premise of this.
Sweet life.
I know. I like the premise of this because in the trailer, it's Josh Duhamel is apparently retiring and as a police officer, and then Cole Sprouse comes in and was like, "I need to report a murder," and he's the one that did the murder, and so it leads to him only wanting to talk to him, holding his kid for hostage, and I don't know what they're trying to solve, but it looks like it's going to be a nail biter. What do you think?
Oh no, I'm here for it. I love a good whodunit mystery type thing.
Yeah,
I'm here for it.
Yeah, man.
And I loved him in Riverdale.
Yeah,
I secretly really liked the first season, and after that, it was kind of just like it fell off. But
that was a huge decline. First season was great.
It was,
and then it just went way down.
I'm gonna see it.
Yeah, I think it looked good. It does kind of remind me of another movie. It was like an Adrian Brody movie. It was called Oxygen, and it was someone was buried alive, and it's kind of like this, but not so. But I'm still gonna see it. So Neglected. Next one up is Over Your Dead Body follow-up trailer. We get like the actual trailer to this movie with Jason Segel, Samara Weaving, Timothy Oliphant. This movie looks absolutely bonkers, looks so violent. I love everything Jason Segel and Samara Weaving, so I'm
pretty much
even more hyped on this movie than I was before. This one is going to be like a door one, go to theater for it.
Oh yeah. Anything Seagel's in is always gold.
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, the whole premise is they're both trying to kill each other, and out in a cabin, and then that gets thrown a wrench in, and there's other henchmen in it, so hopefully they don't end up killing each other, but I like this premise of this.
It's like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but they're not spies.
Yes, yeah, exactly. That's a good call. Good call. All right, the next few talking points are yours. What do you got?
Right. So before Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, Tommy Oliver, for those who don't know, but I know you do, he filmed one last movie called The Legend of the White Dragon. It's kind of Power Rangers-esque, like his costume. You should look it up.
Okay.
And it looks great. They're finally releasing it this August. I'm going to see it. It's only in select theaters. I'm assuming it'll also be digital.
Okay, all
right.
This
day and age, in the year of our Lord, 2026.
Oh, man. No, when you told me that he had one last movie, I got super psyched for it. So what you said is coming out in August?
Yeah.
I mean, the name just kind of gives off Power Ranger vibes for sure.
It looks like a Power Ranger suit, but the trailer I saw was old, so it doesn't give you a whole lot. Just like little tiny fragments of him in the suit and then him not in the suit. So
Gotcha.
I don't know exactly what the synopsis is.
Gotcha.
But I don't need to. because it's Tommy Oliver.
Yeah. So we're going to go see it.
Yeah, we are.
All right. What do you got next?
I put Doomsday on there because they are about to drop the first big trailer for it at the CinemaCon Monday.
It's coming Monday?
Yeah.
Woo! Hell yeah.
So I'm here for that.
I've been waiting for this trailer. I'm itching for Avengers anything, and if that's true Monday, I'm gonna be refreshing YouTube all day until I get to see it.
I'm here for it. I'm ready.
So Doomsday, do we know if it's gonna be like a two-parter, or is it gonna be one movie and then Secret Wars is next?
I think it's one movie and then Secret Wars is next.
Okay. Well, then it better be like a 5-hour movie.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like 3-something hours. It has to be.
It better be. Can't
be rushed.
No, for sure. I also heard that they are planning on moving the release date a week earlier because it was coming out the same day as Dune 3, which you're going to be...
They did officially do that.
Okay, they did?
It comes out the 12th instead of the 18th.
Okay, so yeah, so they...
I wanted Doomsday. Well, but I was going to go see both the same day.
But I heard that if they released on the same day, Dune 3 had priority on IMAX, and so they wouldn't be able to release Doomsday in the IMAX. So that's why they're releasing a week earlier to get some time on the IMAX before it goes all over to Dune 3.
Well, that makes sense then. I didn't hear that.
And if it's a week earlier, I'm here. I'm ready for Doomsday anytime now. So, I mean, obviously we got to get through Brand New Day and The Punisher, and I think that's it before the movie comes out. So,
yeah, no, and speaking of Dune 3, that was the next talking point of the news. They have been. I just wanted to talk. They've been pushing that movie, marketing it hard, almost a year in advance. So by the time it comes to December, I'm not going to forget about it, I promise.
No. I talked on the trailer a couple weeks ago, right? I'm super hyped for the movie. I've, like I said on the episode, I have not watched the first two, but this trailer just looks so good. And then I was talking to other people, and they were just like, dude, this is sci-fi heaven. You got to watch it. And
Batista's in it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Jason Momoa's in, or at least in this trailer that I saw, which is exciting, and it's a stacked cast for sure. Yeah. It looks great, but like I said, the trailer is incredible. It would sell me on this movie instantly, so I'm super pumped for that.
We'll make the first two happen. They're on HBO.
You got it.
I saw them both in IMAX. They were amazing.
Are you going to go see the third one in IMAX?
Yes.
You will be there.
I saw, I went to the first two with my wife's brother, and the third one comes out on his birthday. So I was like, well, we know what we're doing for your birthday. We're going to go see Dune.
I love it. All right, next two talking points are mine. I got The Invite. This is an A24 film with Seth Rogen, with Olivia Wilde, and Salma Hayek, and this movie looks it looks bonkers as well. I mean, you have Seth Rogen in it, so
and everything he's been in the last 3 years has just been gold.
Yeah, and so I like that it's speculative of what they're talking about. It ultimately it looks like they want to swing or have an orgy, but then it also looks like it could be totally something else. I think it was so creative in the trailer when they were introducing the four of the characters. It brought up the actors' names each one listed who they were. So I thought that was creative in the trailer, but it looks like a dark comedy. I love those, and it didn't give away anything in the trailer that I know of, and so I'm here for it.
No, I'm here for it. Like I said, anything Seth Rogen has been in the last 3 years has been amazing.
Yeah.
It just has.
Mm-hmm.
The Studio, Platonic. Those are the only two I can think of right now.
I need to finish Platonic. Cool. Yeah,
Brian
Platonic.
on this podcast brought that up, and I ended up watching it and binging it because it was so good. That and Studio, like the same weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched all the Studio. I'm through the first season of Platonic, so I just need to finish this. Is there 3 now, or is it 2?
2.
Okay,
just 2.
So just need to finish the second season now.
And second point, A24 doesn't miss. They're like Carmelo. They don't miss.
They don't miss. They are him. They are him. Now,
the Rock's movie, The Machine was A24. It was amazing.
I haven't watched that yet. I know we talked on it, but yeah, I'll have to check that out because I think those movies are all on HBO Max, right?
I think so. I don't know. I don't have HBO Max. Rocket Money, not a sponsor.
Last talking point here on the news is Widow's Bay. This is an Apple Plus movie, I believe, and it looks creepy as hell. But then they add like the comedy there at the end of the trailer. Like, how does
changing the vibe completely?
Yeah, like the vibe, like it is like pirate, like it was like almost like a pirate's hymn is throughout the whole trailer. And then they ask, how do they kill you? And the guy's like, well, they sit on your face. and then I was just like, hello. No, I love everything Apple Plus has been putting out as well has been really good. And so
100% agree.
So that just has me hyped in itself. Again, I'm here for any horror thing, and it definitely has those vibes, but I like the comedy twist at the end of it. So it got me wanting more.
No, I'm here for it. Here for it.
That brings us to our special segment of the week, which is Toasted or Trash. This is your second time doing it.
Toasted and Trash.
With me. So a reminder of what this segment is we assign each other a movie to watch, whether we watched it or not. Hopefully, if you haven't, you do watch both of the movies. In this case, I haven't seen both of them, so I did watch both of these movies this week. And then we go on to say what we felt about the movie, and then try to guess what each other thought about the movie, whether it was toasted or trash. And so, Justin, I assigned you the pizza movie, which we talked on this.
Yes, you did.
We talked on this recently. It was one of Ryan's talking points, and I didn't realize it was coming out so soon. But
yeah, I didn't either. I was like, wow, it's on Disney Plus already. Damn, all right.
Yeah. So this was, I guess, technically a Hulu release, but it's also on Disney Plus. So, pizza movie. What did you think?
I thought it was hilarious and dumb and irreverent all at the same time. I loved it. I laughed so hard at so many different things, but I was laughing because it was so dumb it was funny.
Yeah.
Like the beginning, I can never get his name right. My wife always corrects me. Gaston?
Gaston? Yeah,
Gaston?
Something like that.
Nathan's not here doing his producing job. Tell me. Anyway, he's walking to the college campus, and at first you think, oh, everyone loves this guy. And then it just comes to a dead stop, and this dude's just like, eat shit! And then, like, the actual movie starts, and I was like, what? What a way to start. Okay, I'm into this.
Yeah, for sure.
And the drug they take and all the stages is really funny.
Yeah.
And his buddy in the movie is Adam Goldberg from the show The Goldbergs. I don't know his real name at all.
Oh, yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
No.
But they were both great. They played off each other well.
Yeah.
I liked it. I was like, wow, Tim, why'd you make me watch this? But it was good.
All right. So the question is, did you think it was toasted or trash? And then what do you think I thought of it?
I think I know you don't hate a lot of things. Like, it has to be real bad for you to be like, no, this is stupid. So I think you thought it was toasted.
I'm not quite giving it toasted. It's like almost
Toasty.
It's toasty. I like that. Yes, I would say it's toasty. I think my biggest issue with it is when I saw the trailer, all I could think is super bad. It brought me back to super bad vibes. And then
you look like fucking sorry.
and then watching it, that's what I got in my mind, and it didn't live up to super bad level, you know. But
yeah, there wasn't as many awesome quotables, that's for sure.
But it was still funny. It served its purpose. It's a dumb like stoner movie. There's definitely some super funny parts in it that had me laughing. It just
the delivery robot was hilarious.
Was the exploding heads was super funny too. Just all
yeah. Wait, we can say cunt, but we can't. You're right. I forgot about that.
It just how the video that they watched about the drug kind of pops up throughout the movie, and everything was super funny. But
I can't remember the name of the chick who plays the girl explaining the drug, but I love her. I think she's in.
Yeah, she's super funny, but overall, yeah, I would give it toasty. It's not quite toasted, but if you want to turn off your brain and just have fun time and maybe get stoned, this movie's for you.
I did think I should be stoned for this.
I bet it would have been a fun ride. All right. Go over to the movie you picked for me. You picked Mercy, which is on Prime. This has Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson in it. You know what? Watching this movie, I was on the edge of my seat throughout the whole movie. I thought it was such a cool idea from seeing the trailer of it. It also could have been a terrible movie all at once, but to me, it landed. It felt very Minority Report / like Deja Vu / Source Code. It was a cool premise. I like how they integrated AI into this. Again, it was just like a reminder. You got a certain amount of time to prove your innocence or get below a certain percentage on the guilt. The guiltometer. Yep. But I thought the acting in it was really good. I thought it was just well played, and like I said, it kept me on the edge of my seat. Haley was reading and put her book down and watched the whole movie, so that's a win in itself. So I thought the movie was a toasted one, and I'm gonna say you thought it was toasted.
I did. I really liked it. Just like you, I was on the edge of my seat, like sweating the whole time. I was like, he didn't do it. Don't do this. He didn't do it. And then right at the end, no, sorry for the spoilers, but right at the end, when he's like, no, let me stay in the chair. And then he's like, I got to get out of this chair. And then it almost looked like he's going to get murdered. I was like, oh my God, they're going to kill him. He's going to die for this thing. It was good. And I didn't really see the twist coming until maybe midway when I realized, okay, I know who did it.
That part I was a little I predicted it pretty early on, but it was more of a just like a, oh, it was this guy, haha, and then it ended up being that guy, and when I realized later on, I was like, oh, I think I am right. I wasn't trying to guess it right off the gate, but then I was like, oh, it's totally this guy later on. So the twist, it still got me. I think just the way the movie played out was so good. It was a genuine cool movie, and I highly recommend it. It's on Prime. I'm sure you could get it elsewhere, but super good. And that brings us to the Blockbusters question of the week. You posed this one. What did you ask?
My movie question was, what movie that does not have a sequel or prequel do you think should have one, and how would you do it?
All right. I didn't think of this right out the gate, but as I started like looking through my movies, one movie kind of just stuck out to me, and I think it has the grounds of a sequel. And what that movie is Accepted. With Justin Long, it had Jonah Hill, Blake Lively, and It has a great cast, and just to remind you what it is these kids didn't get into college, and so they made up a college called South Harmon Institute of Technology, which is shit.
Went to college.
Which is the shit. We're the shit sandwichers. And
it's actually located just south of Enumclaw.
I thought the movie was gold, and the way you can make a sequel is that because at the end of it, they made it into like a real college, and so these people could still be running as teachers, and then you could kind of add the twist of like online screwing, but just continue the shenanigans that was accepted and put it into a sequel.
Yeah, no, I like that answer. I would never have thought of that movie in a million years.
All right. What do you?
I love that you have it on DVD.
Yeah, of course I do.
I know you do. Of course you do. All right. Physical media man himself.
What did you pick for those?
I picked. Actually, when I asked this question, I did not have an answer.
Okay.
I asked it, and then I was like, I can't think of a single movie. I want to have a sequel. And then my wife was like, well, what is your question? So I told her. And then she was like looking up movies and like, which ones don't have a sequel? And we got to talking, and she was like, why is Amazing Spider-Man 2 on this list? And I said, because it could have a sequel. Just because it is a sequel doesn't mean it can't have a sequel.
That's true.
And so we got into a big argument about that. The semantics of it.
Yeah.
But that's not my pick.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because it definitely should.
Yeah. But my pick is Zack and Miri Make a Porno, because it's in like it could be the sequel could be Zack and Miri Make Another Porno. Like it's in the title. Like maybe since they get together in the first one at the end, like, oh no, we can't pay our bills again. I know how we can make money. Let's make Suck My Cockachino too. Or like the Star Wars sequels. I don't know.
And you gotta bring Bobby Long back.
And also, that movie is probably Seth Rogen's #1 best movie of all time.
I don't think it gets talked about enough. I know in our circle, me and you, it's literally every other text message is a quote from that movie, but it's such a good movie. I love that movie and everything about it.
It's also my answer from your question to Nathan last week. That would be the movie I would want to have on a desert island with me if that's the only movie I could watch. No matter how many times I see it, I laugh so hard every time Justin Long is on the screen.
That scene alone is just the best part of the movie, and it's one of my favorite scenes in the whole wide world. Are you granny panties? How can you tell?
How can you tell? I'm the ass. Brandon Routh is gold. Just because your mom's in the closet too.
No.
That should have been Justin Long's Oscar.
Honestly.
Brandon St. Randy. And to this day, your name in my phone is Tim St. Randy. And I know my name in your phone is Justin Bobby.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it will never change. So, all right, my dude, that is episode 97. Again, thank you for being on the show again.
Thank you for being a friend. That's what I thought you were going to say.
And I will see you next weekend for WrestleMania. Cheers, dude.
All right. Time to go watch AEW Dynasty.
Cheers.
Let's fucking go.